Assalamu alaikum. My name is Muhammad Imran, and today I am going to present the very first chapter of our course, Financial Accounting. So, the very first chapter of our course is the accounting information. So, in this presentation, we are going to present what is actually the accounting information, and we will also explore its different types, functions, and users. And we will delve into the key branches of the accounting, including financial management and tax accounting. We will also examine the essential roles of accounting in organizations and how it serves both internal and external stakeholders. So, first, accounting is actually the recording of transactions in the businesses which are being made on the daily basis or which happen in the organizations at any time. So these all these informations are being recorded in the statements of a organization, and these informations provide valuable insights in looking to these financial statements, that at which position the company is standing. So these statements also provide a snapshot of the organizations. First of all, we are going to discuss the types of accounting information, and the very first type is financial accounting. The purpose of financial accounting is to provide financial information to external users, and the external users can be the investors, creditors, and regulators. These for these statements provide a clear picture of the company's financial position, performance, and cash flows that which are coming in or going out. And the key features of this financial accounting is that it focuses on the historical data, and it also adheres to the generally accepted accounting principles, which is also known as GAAP, and it also follows a standardized format which ensures the comparability and reliability of financial information. And after this financial accounting, we are going to discuss the management accounting. Management accounting is actually used for the internal decision making, as it provides information to the internal users. And these internal users can be managers, executives, and employees to support decision making, planning, and performance evaluation. And these accounting informations are not that much adhere to the gap, because these are formed for the general analysis of the management, that at which position their company is lying at the moment, so they can make different decisions according to that. And it is also future oriented, because after looking into these financial statements, the managers or the management of the companies can determine that which trends are to be are going to happen in the near futures, so they make plans according to that. And the other type is the tax accounting. Tax accounting actually ensures compliance with tax laws and regulations, which include income tax, sales tax, and property tax. These taxes are being implemented by the governments on different organizations and companies, and those companies are liable to give the taxes to the government. So these organizations plan their taxes and develop different strategies to minimize tax liabilities or optimize tax benefits for individuals and organizations. There are also some tax audits which are conducted by the government agencies. So to determine that whether these organizations are providing taxes, how much they are liable of or not. And after these taxes, we are going to discuss the functions of accounting. There are different functions of accounting, and the accounting process begins with the recording financial transactions. And these transactions can be of any type like sales, expenses, payments, earning revenues, purchases. All of these transactions are being recorded in the financial transactions. And after recording, the process is the function of it is to summarize and classify financial data, as it provides a clear overview of the organization's financial position. And this involves grouping of similar transactions and calculating relevant balances. For example, if we are uh, recording the transactions of cash, that how much cash came in and out. So all the transactions relating to cash are grouped, and the then the balance of cash is determined. And after summarizing and classifying, there comes the preparation of financial statements, as it is the core function of accounting, and it provides a comprehensive view of organizations' financial performance and position. The last function of accounting is to analyze and interpret financial information, as it helps to stakeholders understand the organization's financial health, identify trends, and make informed decisions. By looking into these financial statements, the investors can analyze that should they make any investments in this company or not. And after that, we are going that who are the users of these financial statements. The major users of these are the external users of these accounting informations, which include investors, creditors, regulators, and customers. Investors are those people who invest in different companies for having different returns, like in the form of dividends, and they determine whether the company is at profitability or they are having any losses. So determine all these factors, and after that they invest in the companies. Creditors are those to whom the companies are liable to pay their debts, and these creditors lend their money to these organizations, and they determine after looking into these financial statements that what are their debt level, cash flows, and profitability, that whether they are going to repay our debts or not. And then there come the regulators, which ensure the compliance with accounting standards and laws. These involves reviewing the financial statements and investigating any potential irregularities. That these financial informations are being reported correctly, or are they making any false things to happen. And then there are the customers, as customers determine after looking into financial statements that whether this company is long-term viability, and it provides the potential for future products and service availability. And then there comes the internal users of accounting information, as the management is actually using these informations largely. So the internal users include managers, executives, and the employees. Managers are those who make operational decisions and monitor performance and control costs. That whether the performances of their employees are good or not, or are they working to the point at which they are expected. And the executives develop different strategic plans after looking into these financial statements, and they also allocate resources and evaluate overall business performance, that which sectors and which departments are working well and which are not, and which needs improvements. So employees, after looking into these financial statements, determine that what are their goals and what are they expected to do for the well-being of this company and what the company is expecting from them. And then there are some professional accounting organizations like IMA. It provides members with personal and professional development. And then there comes the FAST, which develops and issues accounting standards for US companies. And then there is American Institute of Certified Public Accountants. These represent the public accountants in the United States as it provides professional development, ethics guidance, and advocacy for the accounting profession. And then there comes the institutional features of the accounting profession. Accounting profession needs to have all these features for making the accounting transactions and recording all the transactions which the company is doing. First of all, there are the ethical standards. As CPAs are bound by a code of ethics that they emphasize integrity, objectivity, and professional competence. And then there is the education and licensing. To become a certified public accounting, individuals must have some educational programs, and to pass them, they have to pass different licensing exams and meet education requirements which are necessary for them to become a CPA. Then there is professional development. CPAs engage in ongoing professional development to stay current with changes in accounting standards, technology, and best practices. And now we move to the last part of it, which is careers in accounting. So all the accountants which are do their major in this subject, they look forward into their careers that what they are going to achieve after doing this. So there are different careers in the accounting which include public accountant, management accounting, and governmental accounting. Public accounting CPAs are the actually the public accountants which provide the services to the general publics related to the accountings. And then there comes the management accounting. Management in accountants are those which provide their services to one firm and evaluate their resources that it, and also determine that in which parts they must invest, and also control their resources. Then there comes the governmental accounting. In it, the governmental accountants determine that in which sectors the government must use their resources and how they are using resources, how they are using their resources, are they using it well or not, and to control these resources, the accountants are required to the governments. So this is the first chapter of our presentation. Thank you.